This is Shree from Shree's Creative, and I'm over 100 subscribers, and I'm super happy about it. Thank you so much. And so I am going to make some kind of contest or something, but I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do, so please have patience with me. There's been some confusion with my website and what people see on social media, Facebook, Instagram. And so I wanted to show what 20-gram bag looks like. It's this size. I'm getting some other bags that might be a different size. But this is basically it. It's about, when it comes down to it, it's about like 2 large heaping tablespoons of pigment. And it's about 8 grams short of an ounce. And so this is what you're buying for, I think these are $8. So I just wanted to show you that. And the glitters, this is about 23 grams. So I wanted to show you what that looks like. And this is a holographic color changing one. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's really beautiful. Here's some in the cup. I hope this is bright. The amount of light I have in here is really bright, but for some reason the phone dims it. And I don't know why. Anyway, this silver color changing holographic, and this is a beautiful purple and green, like a jade green. I hope you can see it. So I just wanted to clarify that. And today, even though people didn't want me to change anything on this aluminum panel piece, unfortunately it had lots of hairs in it, and so normally I don't sand things down for a second coat, but on this I did because there were so many hairs. I see one right here too, but so it's gonna take a second coat, and I'm also gonna probably bedazzle it with glitter and glass baubles and stuff. I think I showed this before, but I didn't use it. The larger pieces is cellophane. I think this is the Angelina fiber type, the type that you can melt. But I'm not doing that today. So what I did was I put it in a coffee grinder, and you can make it as small as you want. And I think that I showed the other day, but I'll show you again. It comes in these rolls, and I love to use this in resin. It's fun. It gives an opalescent effect. But most of the time you cut a piece, you wrinkle it, and then spread it out, and you can use it on your resin. But you can also take the roll, cut it about like this, and put it in a coffee grinder you're not going to use, and it'll come in these smaller glitter pieces, which I really like. And then I added some of I think I added a little mauve glitter to it too, just to give it a little dimension. So I'm not sure what I'll be using. I think it's going to depend on what I do with the colors here, but what I've decided on is it's very pastel-like. So I wanted it to give a deeper purple. This is a beautiful dark purple color, and I can't wait to use it in resin. I've used it with an acrylic binder as paint, and I love the color. So hopefully you will too. And I'm going to use a little bit of this Cobalt Blue Flash. It's gorgeous. And I think some white. This has Stone Coat white in it, and you can see these fading cells in it, and I like that, but I also want some kind of 3D effect cells on top of the color. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to turn off the camera and I'll be back after I stir up the resin. Okay, I'm back. So I've been mixing the colors. Here's luscious dark purple. Beautiful. And this is Cobalt Blue Flash. And is it awesome? And then I use some, this time I've got Casting Craft White, and it's been a while since I've worked with this, so I'm not quite sure what it's going to do. But we'll see. And I used Stone Coat because I don't know how long I'm going to be working with it. So Stone Coat Art Coat resin is what I use today. And if it's questionable on how much working time I'm going to need, I use Stone Coat because it gives me at least 45-50 minutes. Whereas Pro Marine, which I also use, gives me about 30 minutes working time. It all depends on the weather and how warm it is or how cold it is. So we'll see. And I have sanded this down. I still see some fuzzies in it, but it's going to have to do because I'm afraid of making more dust bunnies on it. So this is just a little damp. With alcohol, I just want to wipe it down. And instead of pouring a coat of resin all on top, I think I want to be more detailed about it. There's some places that I like and some places that I don't, and I'm not sure yet what I want to do. But I know I like this area of this deep green or apple green that I really like. I don't want to lose it. So I think I'll start with deep purple, and I kind of want it to be alongside this purple. So I'll do a line there. And I think it was Tammy Anderson that suggested use a larger popsicle stick if you want to have a lot more on your stick to be able to get through there. See if I can find the bigger ones. If not, then I will. I really need to clean my craft room, so I guess I'll just stick with this. Or the cup itself, which I'm doing. Yeah, look at that dark purple against there. I love that. Wow. I might mix some of that up. And I think I'll lay some clear alongside of it. Spread it out. And the colors I used before on this is the apple green, really bright, beautiful green. And this blue is a peacock blue, which I also love. You know, I know people think, oh, you're just saying that because you saw them, but if I didn't love these pigments and these colors, I wouldn't sell them, honestly. Okay, so now I want to go. I think I want to kind of follow this blue line up here. Wow. Put some clear in here. Let's use my hands Well, that's fun about resin too, finger painting. It brings you back to your childhood, right where you should be. When you're doing art, go back to being a child before you had all these judgments on, well, what about this color and that color, and does that go? And you know, kids, they don't care about that, and we need to get that back. All right. What else do I want to do? Maybe clear in here, maybe. It's very subtle, that stone coat, what's underneath, but I'd like to keep most of it if I can. So maybe have this come down here like this. And who knows how this is going to turn out. Some people will think this is a big mistake, but oh, look at that blue over the... That's gorgeous. I would just love it. But this needed some kind of depth in it. That's why I'm doing this. Excuse me. This is why I'm doing this with darker colors. I have a bad habit of not finishing sentences. Don't ask me why. I think I just assume people know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'll clear on that side. And I always like to make up a little more resin than I think I need. Here it's going to be very close, actually. But the last time on the first coat, I used too much clear. I laid all clear down first, and then it just really softened my colors on this aluminum panel. Okay, so I'm going to spread this clear out. Okay. So I just want to lay a little white on here. Put some on top there. And maybe just leave some in here. Let's See what happens when I heat it. Okay. And like I've said before, and other people have said before, you want to start your heat gun and have it away from the canvas so that any dust that's on it will fly away. Okay, so let's heat this up. It's a little more clear over here. I think I want some light over here. Let's see that. So now, I think what I want to do is just tilt it and see what happens. And one thing about stone coat, it's harder to move than other ones, so I might have to heat it some more. Now I'm tilting it towards me so you can't see. I'm loving the looks of it. But I want to see more cells, so I might take, let's see if my torch has any gas in it. I should have checked before, I'm sorry. Cut. Alright, let me try the torch. Yeah, I like what that's doing. Alright. Now I overheated here, you can tell, because it's kind of fractal looking cells. But I'm going to try tilting and see what happens. Sorry, you're not seeing. Ah, no, don't spill. Okay, so I'm not really happy with that. So I think what I'll do is maybe swipe and see areas that are still missing resin in there. Oh, look at that effect it had. Very cool. I'm kind of liking that mixed together. Oh, let's see what happens. Yeah, get some paper. So this is a different kind of white. So the white needs to be spread over the color. So I'm going to take this, which is on the end there, and lightly, not too much. And I'm following that purples as much as I can. Little cells are coming up in there. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe a little more white here. Yeah, I'm liking that. You see they're popping up here. Cool. Okay, I need a clean piece. It's almost wave looking, which, okay, now I'm just going to try this white on top. Maybe a little more. It's just to see, you know, white on top of the clear. Let's see what happens. That looks pretty cool. Let me see where I'm missing. Is in here, and I didn't want to cover up all that green. Darn it. So I think I'll try some more. I'll see how the purple dragged in there. Don't make the mistake I just made. I almost picked it up by the hot end. And here you can still see there's cells, and you can still see the aluminum underneath. Oops, lost my swiping paper. Let me get some more. And the swiping paper is basically just freezer paper or deli paper. Okay, I'm going to start up here. Interesting. Let's see if it'll sell. That's pretty cool. I think I like the colors underneath. I love the dark purple, and I know it's probably looking like a dark brown to you, but to me it looks dark purple and it's gorgeous. But something in here, I'm not liking how that's looking. So I'm trying to decide, do I want gems? Do I want glitter or not? I'm going to try one more glitter in here. I'm kind of sad about covering up this green that was in here. So now I feel like this has to come all the way down. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I don't want it to look like, mud. Something about this, I mean, I love all the colors, but it's not looking cohesive to me, so I'm tempted to just swipe the whole thing. What do you guys think? I think I might try it. I think I'll put just a tad drop of alcohol. Resin in here. Oops, and it's mixed with the purple. It's not going to be white. Oh well. Oops. That might not have been a good idea. I'm not sure. But let's experiment, see what happens. I put too much alcohol. It's very thin. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm dripping all over. It's kind of cool looking, actually. might have just blown the whole thing. Let's see what happens. Let's do this. Oh, I did say play. So let's play. If my friend Shy is out there, she's going to be like, oh my gosh, I love the painting before you messed with it, Shree. What are you doing? Okay. Let's put some white up here that's got alcohol. Let's just see what happens. What the heck? What the heck? No, it might turn out really cool. Maybe a little bit. Get a. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but I really blew it. Sometimes that happens. You gotta show though your mistakes as well as your successes, and you have to experiment. So let's try this. I don't like how that's crooked though. Let's see. Go down here this way. Over here. I'm gonna have to tap it. Go back a little bit. Go. To do the other side. Okay. Let's do this side and see what happens. Oops. Well, all right. Now I'm just having fun, I guess. What do you guys think? Let me heat it and maybe tilt it. I'm sad I left underneath the painting, but oh well. Let's see what happens. Let's put it. Oh, there it goes. Not really moving much. Do like Jeff, do a super tilt. Did I do a shout out yet? I don't think I did. And I want to give one to Tyler Carroll. He's got a channel on YouTube. I think it's Amazing AF. And I really enjoy watching him. He's a really sweet guy. And so my shout out today goes to him. And the drips on here look better than the pour. And I've also got goobers in here. One thing about this aluminum that I notice is it does heat up pretty quickly. And I can just do something here. So if you take away anything today, don't be afraid to play. I like that you can still kind of see the colors underneath. And it's kind of cool, actually. Very abstract. Now it's just about having fun, because what else can you do? So, should I go ahead and, since it's very abstract, put glitter on it? I do wish I hadn't have done that to the white. I thought I was just putting a drop and I put way too much. But hey, it's kind of fun. One thing is, I do love the colors. I like how that kind of has this different movement in there. It's interesting. So, let's see, glitter. What the heck, I've came this far. So for this, I'm going to take off these messy gloves. Alright, I think I'm going to come across with this. This way. And this is that glitter I made. It's fun. Okay, use some of these. I don't know if you can see it. It's okay. It's like color shifting from green to red to a pinkish. And why not make a party out of it? Whoops, I'm getting some down here, which I didn't mean to, but I usually don't use a lot of glitters, but this one I wanted to, it needed something. So because I kind of spilt them everywhere, I'm just gonna randomly put a few here and there. Why not? Okay. Maybe try these color shifters too. These are a purple and like a jade, and I love that. So let's see, mix with that. You know, why not have a mixture? Let me see what you guys see. Oh, it's kind of cool. I might put a few of these down and see my little. These are those, you know, half dome magnifying ones. And I love how they look with the glitter under there, because it really shows through. I'll push it down so the resin stays in there. Oops, I got some of the white on there. Oh well. What else? What else? Have you guys seen these from Laura's Art Corner? These cute bubbles. I'm not sure if I want to use them in this piece. I think it would get wasted with the resin in there. I mean, with the glitter in there. So I think I'll save these for something else. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if I like this or not. It's different. That's for sure. All right. I think that's it. My playing is over. Maybe I'll add something in here later. I don't know. But for now, that's it for playing today. So get your things out, start to play, and have fun. And Don't forget to visit the website www.cherise, CHERIES, creative.com. Thank you. Bye.